It seems like, Rita, that some companies' train can go longer and have a little bit more ability to get their fundamentals straight. Like I think about Amazon. They had a runway that was long where there was many years of awkward conversations on profitability. Why were they able to have a longer grace period than others?
So we explain this, my colleague and I explain this with a metric that we call the imagination premium. So if you break apart a company's market capitalization into their value that's attributable to ongoing operations versus the value that's attributable to faith in future growth, you get a ratio. So you take the value of growth divided by the value of operations. And we've looked at Amazon historically, and what Bezos has been doing is he's been such a successful salesman for the growth prospects of that company that investors have continually rewarded him with a seemingly endless flow of cheap capital. Amazon's value from operations, even though it's a behemoth and even though it's huge, is only about a third of the value of the whole of the market cap of the company. And so the message really is to leaders, you not only have to be able to tell a great growth story, you then have to deliver on it. So if I were to take a contrasting case, take General Electric, right? And I mean, it's a tragedy, really. I mean, for decades, you could not move in a typical business school without tripping over case studies about how wonderful managed General Electric was. But what happened to them was a lot of different things, but among the things that really crushed their stock price was, firstly, Immelt kept changing his mind about what the growth trajectory really was going to be. So at one point it was ecology, and then it was we're going to be the Internet of Things, and then it was imagination something or others, and then it was Fastworks, and so the market got very confused. But then the cardinal sin was those projections they did make, they didn't deliver on. And so they got really hammered. I think it was around the time they announced they weren't delivering their dividend. Their imagination premium was like 0.49. I mean, it was down there, and that just is a signal that the market doesn't have faith. So you don't want to be too high either, and Amazon's high, but think of Tesla, right? Tesla's value is all imagination premium. So Elon Musk has one bad press conference and they lose $6 billion worth of market cap. So too high is kind of frothy territory, and too low is, you're going to get an activist or you're going to be takeover bait.